Okay, so we're rolling. Well, hello everyone. This is MF17, and welcome to the last live reaction stream of the year. And this one is for the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship at Phoenix. So you already got some comments here. Marcos Lewis, looks like you're the first. Yeah, you are the first one to say something. And Jimmy Johnson fan 48, hello there. Buzz TKO, hello there. So yeah, I should probably already establish this now. I already have a pretty simple prediction for this race. I decided that I want Sheldon Creed to win the race, and I have decided that Noah Gragson is going to win the championship. I think that at this point, this is Gregson's championship to lose. And also, it's Louis. I think isn't that supposed to be how it's pronounced? I think that's how it's pronounced. All right. All right. Well. But yeah, let's be honest. I think the vast majority of people are basically. I don't even really think they care. They don't really think they care about which JRM driver wins, as long as Ty Gibbs doesn't win. I think that's pretty much the general consensus from what I can tell. But yeah, also, I did not comment on the issue with the incident with Ty Gibbs and Brandon Jones last week. Again, because I was inactive, I couldn't be able to get on to any of my social media accounts during that time. But looking back on what Ty Gibbs did, it's just blatantly disrespectful. I don't even care how many people hate Brandon Jones. Like, that still feels unwarranted. And if anything, this is definitely going to sound a bit strange, but I think Brandon Jones may have gained a few new fans from that ordeal after what Ty Gibbs did. I'm just saying that right now. Also, hello there, CMR21. Yeah, that's the thing. If Gibbs does mess around with Gragson, something tells me that they're both going to take themselves. They could both take each other out, and either Allgaier or Barry could end up winning the championship. And also, I'm going to say this right now. If Justin Allgaier wins the championship, then I think that means that he would no longer have to worry about whether or not he's going to become the next Elliott Sadler. Because that's kind of the thing. I think because Justin Allgaier is kind of like Elliott Sadler in a way. And I honestly think that, but tonight could be the chance where Allgaier could change that. But that's the thing, if he changes that. And Josh Berry, I'll admit that Berry has definitely been a driver he's definitely been growing on me. He's definitely become one of my favorites this year. And it would certainly make a huge statement for him if he does win the championship, because that would make a huge statement for small-time short-track racers trying to work their way up the ranks. And Josh Berry would basically make a huge statement in their support, in a way. Honestly, I'm still sticking with my prediction that this is Gregson's championship to lose. And if he does lose it, who knows what's going to happen after that. And also, it was already said that Dale Jr. is going to be watching the race from Sam Mayer's pit box. So What do you think would happen if Sam Mayer ends up winning this race? It would certainly be a huge moment if Sam Mayer were to win, because that way we would end the season with a first-time winner, just like how we started the year. Michael Polo Studios. Let's go, Gragson. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got pre-air ceremonies going on here. And there we go. Since now we're about to get started for our championship race at Phoenix. Hello there, Dave the Race fan. It's obviously Kyle Larson, Xfinity. Well, obviously, next year, John Hunter Nemechek is going to be moving up to Xfinity because, well, KBM switching to Chevy means that Nemechek won't be able to be there. Oh, yeah, Buzz TKO, I know you're still there. Andrea Riggs, thank God Zane won the championship. Yeah, Zane Smith is now the Truck Series champion. But not only that, Front Row Motorsports is now a championship winning team in NASCAR. And you know what? If you want my honest opinion, I really think that this is going to be beneficial for FRM's team in the Cup Series. I think this could really help motivate them a lot more to start going out there and getting more consistent with getting up front, getting more wins, and at some point be in contention to win a championship. Holy crap. The viewership count was up near 15, and all of a sudden it just sunk down to 10. It's like, God, just don't bother with that. Just don't, just whatever. Who is my least favorite driver? Honestly, it's still a bit hard to say, but I need to think about that. If I'm being honest, I think it would have to be Austin Wayne Self. Again, that's just me. Front Row Motorsports has definitely come a long way since their start as Mach 1 Racing in 2004. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, so let's see who will win the 2022 Xfinity Series Championship. Oh yeah, this intro. Who's had this only one thing to set us all free. There's no easy street where I come from. There was no sleep until the work was done. Oh, God, somebody's got to do something about this bot account. I can't really do anything here. Yeah, this is actually the first time I've ever gotten one of these bot comments, and I think, God, there's got to be some way I can remove this here. Come on. Only one of our moderators was here to handle this. Jeez.
This race for the championship board can be life-changing for them. No question about it, Rick. They've all worked so hard to get to this point with a chance to win the championship. But think about this. We got 4 different drivers at 4 different stages in their career.
Just reported the POS. Yeah, those things are everywhere in YouTube comments. It's like, why do these things have to be unavoidable? I don't get it. But yeah, the drivers are already strapped into their car, already in their cars. They're about to get started. No tires, just gas. Hey there. Well, that's definitely a command if I've ever heard one. It just made me think of this meme of the "I'm dead, I think I'm dead." It sounded like that character voice from this mocked 911 call meme that's been going around a lot. Thoughts on, I think Zane Smith really made a good statement with his championship. After coming up short last year and even the year previous, from what I remember, I think that he's really got a lot to prove. And I actually wonder if he can double up on that next year. Won't be easy, but I would like to see him do it again. And it's definitely going to make it definitely makes a big difference for Front Row Motorsports, too, because, well, their team finally lived up to their name. I actually think that Zane does deserve the championship. With that, He got the most wins, and I think he was probably the most, on average, the most consistent driver of the year. So I'd say that qualifies. Although personally, I was starting to be lenient towards Ty Majeski for the championship, and he was looking to have a chance until he pretty much took himself out trying to go for the lead in the last few laps, which was, I think, the second to last caution of that race. I'm thankful to find a channel who will let me chat after being betrayed. So you were kicked out of Blue Jimmy 48 fans' comments? Ugh. I don't want to say anything right now, but honestly, I don't even understand what that was about, so I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, the cars should be rolling out here in a minute. Ugh. Sir, I think your brain broke. Oh, Gorn. For some reason, I was just thinking about that after seeing that on an Instagram short. Always comes into Blue Jimmy's chat. I was only trying to get him to respond to certain questions, and he banned you after the race at Texas. Oh boy. To be fair, that Texas race in general was already pretty crazy, and not for the right reasons. So yeah, everything kind of came to a head in that moment. But yeah, I'm kind of relieved that I decided not to do a live reaction stream of that race weekend. Also, something else I wanted to mention. I think it's likely that Hailie Deegan is going to be moving to the Xfinity Series next year and driving the 07 car. After making her debut at Vegas and finishing 13th, I'd say she could be on path to make a good career. I think she's better suited in the Xfinity Series than she is in the Truck Series. Kind of like Harrison Burton. Nick Sanchez in third. Kind of missed out on where Sanchez was starting, but Yeah, he is starting up near the front, so yeah, he is doing pretty good. He does have a good starting spot. I think he might be one to watch if he can pull off the win today. That would certainly be good. But also, Sammy Smith and Landon Castle are up there too. So they're definitely got good starting spots too. Was there for America Road, Daytona night, Bristol night, and Texas. Oh. Kaz Gralla starting in the top 20. What was he driving? What car was he driving again? I forgot.
Intentionally to win that race. So will anyone pay him back this afternoon? No Gragson races he had all week long, and even in our free races, I would be willing to do that. Teammate Brandon Jones, I asked him that yesterday. And he said, as far as I'm concerned, he is not my teammate today. He didn't treat me that way last week. I'm not going to treat him that way today. My greatest hope is that I can beat Ty Gibbs on the racetrack, and if that costs him a championship, well, then so be it. Marty, not that long ago, John Spears, part-time college student, part-time race car driver, working as a bank teller, trying to fund his racing dreams. Now he's wrapping up his first full season in the NASCAR.
Mega Man, Fire Blue, All-Star Blast. Hello there. Oh, he's in the Sam Hunt car. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I heard the booing on Ty Gibbs. Garrett and the Lego Star Wars collection. I think this is the first time I've seen you in the comments here. 38 years old. I think that means Allgaier is the oldest driver here in the field for the championship. But yeah, Sink, that's so far off to an early start. I think that this live stream could probably set the new record for the most viewed live stream. The most viewed one that I have to date was for the Xfinity Series race at Daytona in August. Oh, got a big last car championship battle today. Oh yeah, the Brock Beard thing. Oh. Imagine there will be some interesting things that the back marker teams are going to be going through. Yeah.
We've talked a lot to these championship four drivers, and we've just seen kind of the presence that they have given. Which one stands out as far as ready to win this championship? Well, to me, I really love Josh Berry when we spent some time with him. He so much appreciates this opportunity. This guy was racing late models, trying to work his way up. It was one thing you're thinking about. He didn't go to this level. He was just focused on late models. He is a little bit older than those guys. This is his first full time year, but I really like where he is. I like his mentality. I like his approach. And I think this race, with no stage points, just comes to who can finish the best of the four. I think that plays to his favor. He's a really good race car driver, patient, calm, is able to take the whole race.
If you had to choose Chick Hicks or Ty Gibbs, you'd choose Chick. Oh, Menard Bros videos. My champion pick is Gragson. Brennan Poole is leading the last car championship. Matt Mills did not qualify for the race, so he was eliminated. But, they're coming to green. One last time for 2022. The Xfinity Series is green at Phoenix. Ty Gibbs already with a massive jump on the lead. Nick Sanchez going for second. How about that run for the 48 of Sanchez? Gragson back in fourth. Sammy Smith third. Landon Castle, Sheldon Creed, Daniel Hemrick are all up there in the top 10. Yeah, Gragson is now up to fourth. Watch a wreck happen on lap 3. We're already into lap 2, so we'll have to see. Landon Castle in 6th, Creed 7th, Barry 9th, Allgaier 10th, Dylan Bassett in 12th. How about that? Ryan Sieg, 14th. Kaz Gralla, 16th. Stephon Parsons, 18th. Sam Mayer now at the 14th. But yeah, an impressive run for Nick Sanchez, now into second, currently 7/10 behind Ty Gibbs. Ugh. Not more. God. Oh, for crying out loud. I can't control these bots. That's what the moderators are here for. This is the first time this has actually happened to me in one of my live streams, so I'm surprised that I survived this long without dealing with this crap. But, oh well, what are you going to do? Oh, Allgaier got into Hamrick, and Hamrick was very close to spinning out. So Allgaier is 8th, behind Sheldon Creed. A.J. Allmendinger in 10th, Sam Mayer in 11th. Sammy Smith now up to 2nd, and Sanchez has fallen back to 4th. But Gragson is now in 3rd, looking to try and get by Sammy Smith for 2nd. Oh yeah, for sure it will be an unpopular championship. But Gragson is really pushing it now. He's right there trying to close in on Sammy Smith for 2nd. And then after that, he's really going to start hunting down Ty Gibbs. But again, the first stage, 45 laps, and now they're 8 laps into stage 1. So they got about just over 35 laps to go. Like, was it 38? I think it's 38 to go now in stage 1. Even though they're bots, you can technically give yourself a round of applause now that you've reached that level. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's the kind of thing you want to claim as a piece of notoriety for your channel. That's not exactly a good thing, quote unquote good. It's not good. It's all bad. Yeah, well, now Gragson is already in 2nd. But yeah, 2.3 seconds behind Ty Gibbs. He's got a lot of ground to make up. Myatt Snyder, 36th. See that Dawson Cram is in the 13 car. Anthony Alfredo, 18th. Also, Jeb Burton is not going to be back with our motorsports next year. And that's kind of disappointing. I thought that Jeb would have made this work. I thought he could have helped develop the team more. Yeah, I already just got notified from the NASCAR app about the race starting, even though it's already 11 laps in. Sammy Smith, 3rd. Sanchez, 4th. Landon Castle, 6th. Allgaier, Creed, Barry, Allmendinger. Oh, now Nick Sanchez up to 3rd. Oh, but yeah, now the gap is 3 seconds between Gibbs and Gragson. Man, Gibbs is just going all out here. It's like he really does want to piss off everyone he can. Well, not everyone, but try to piss off as many people as he can. And he's definitely doing a good job so far, I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, Curry is leading the. No, Bailey Curry is leading the NASCAR championship. Yeah, because Bailey Curry is actually a full-time driver for JD Motorsports, so that's the reason why he would be considered for that. Speaking of Brennan Poole, that's basically the kind of person that Brett Holmes became because of the way things happened with the finish of the truck race at Talladega. Brett Holmes became the new Brennan Poole, and it sucked. Already got a commercial break underway here. Let me try to turn it down a little bit. But yeah, it's also unfortunate that Ryan Vargas won't be returning to JD Motorsports, but if anything, maybe that could lead to Vargas getting a better opportunity somewhere else. I'm not sure where, though, but somewhere will definitely be good for him. I bet you people are flipping him off by now. Oh, for sure. I'm very sure that people are. I'm pretty sure people are doing that already. Feel bad for Brandon Brown. Yeah, I feel bad for him too. Watch Vargas sign with Mike Harmon Racing. Even if Gary Keller is moving over to Mike Harmon Racing to partner with them, that is still a massive downgrade if you ever did have one. Wanted to see the start of the race. What if Vargas went to Junior Motorsports in the 88 part-time? I actually suggested that not too long ago back on Discord. That's what happened at Pocono with Hamlin. I wonder if Brandon Brown will make any more starts with SS Greenlight Racing or with BJ McLeod. But honestly, we're going back to Ryan Vargas. I still hope that he gets a good opportunity next year, regardless of where it is, even if it is in the Truck Series. Man, Justin Allgaier is already really making moves here. He's already up to 5th, and now he's about to pass Nick Sanchez for 4th. And yeah, there he goes. Justin Allgaier now goes to 4th. Here's a good comment. Brandon Brown shouldn't have a bad reputation All because of the Orange Man's horrible fan base. Yeah, that seems pretty accurate to me. The Hattori 61 truck is an open seat next year, and Vargas. That would be interesting if Vargas did drive for Hattori next year. Hopefully, Sanchez will have a good rookie season next year in driving for Rev Racing in the Truck Series. You know what? This is an early 2023 prediction, but I think Nick Sanchez could make it to the Championship 4 in the Truck Series. Calming, that sounds out there, but I'm deciding that that's what I'm going to go with. I'm sure his back probably hurts from all the carrying he did at JD Motorsports. Yeah, Ryan Vargas definitely was a hot commodity for JD Motorsports, and he definitely was the most popular driver they had on their team. Sanchez, if you meet him, he is very nice. Again, I haven't met the guy, so I'm not sure about that, but sounds promising to me. Again, Nick Sanchez, this year's ARCA champion, will be making a move up to the Truck Series next year with his team, which I did not expect. I was kind of hoping that he would go to KBM. But I guess the next best thing happened where now Rev Racing is going to have a technical alliance with KBM. So, yeah, that is like the next best thing. And Josh Berry now passed Brandon Jones for 7th. But yeah, Allgaier and Gragson 2nd. Gibbs, Gragson, and Allgaier 1, 2, 3, and Josh Berry is back in 8th. We also now see Sam Mayer up to 9th. Honestly, I was still hoping that Raja Caruth can get a full-time opportunity in the trucks. But if that's not the case, then I feel like it would be a bit of a tough thing having to go through another season of ARCA. But if all else fails, then I think Caruth might end up being in ARCA for another year. KBM is having an RCR alliance and Rev Racing having a KBM alliance. Yeah. As much as I can't stand Chase Purdy, I will say he's a bit more deserving of the full-time spot over Jack Wood. As for Wood, you really don't see him doing any better than Drew Dollar. Oh, we got a caution. And it's Brandon Brown. Got into the wall in turn 2. Surprisingly, Caruth would have won the title under the ARCA playoffs. If he doesn't get signed full-time with Spire, then he'll do more Xfinity starts with Alpha Prime Racing, which I think is very likely. I actually think Caruth has actually done surprisingly decently for Alpha Prime. He finished 12th at Martinsville just last week. The struggle continues for Brandon Brown. And also, what is the sponsor he has? Amptricity, powering the electrification of didn't see that in time. Oh, yeah, he clearly just veered right into the wall in turn 2. Something clearly must have went wrong in his car. Powering the electrification of things. So apparently that's what that sponsor is. You wonder how Hendrick Fan 24/7 feels about Gragson winning the championship. Well, again, I can't speak for him. The only way we'd find out is if he actually showed up here in the chat to say that. Who's going to finish last? Well, at this point, it could be Brandon Brown. I'm not sure. When Johnson said that Hendrick might let him drive the 48 next year, I'm not a mind reader, I swear. However, that's interesting. If Hendrick Motorsports gives up the number 48, what number would they use for Bowman? I made this suggestion yesterday, but what if Hendrick Motorsports brings back the number 25 for Alex Bowman next year? Or how about this? What if Hendrick ends up using the number 01 for Bowman next year, since Hendrick actually has ownership of the number 01? Wonder how Vank Cutterman feels about Ty Gibbs. Again, he would have to be here to say that. What was my opinion on the Civil War video? I thought it was a good one. Probably back in the 88 or 25. Oh, that number. I feel like that's the number Greg Biffle would want. He never shows up, does he? No, he's never showed up in this live chat, not that I know of. Uh-oh. Digital dash issues for Allgaier, but the tachometer is apparently still working. What if they use the 57 for Bowman? Irish. I feel like there's a Jacksepticeye joke that I wanted to make here, but I don't even know if I can make it. 57 was a number that HMS used in the Busch series for Kyle Busch in 2005. Allgaier and Gragson right behind Gibbs, and Josh Berry's now up in the picture. Landon Castle now up in fourth. Sam Mayer tried to work his way up there a little bit. So Gibbs, Gregson, Allgaier, and Josh Berry in fifth. So all four of the top drivers are now in the top five. Even though he hasn't won a race this year, this has still been an impressive year for Landon Castle. As far as overall stats, this is the season where he's netted the most top fives and thus the most top tens in a single season. And I actually am still somewhat positively relieved that he's going to be back with Colwick next year, which means they'll have another chance to try and get that elusive first win. 26 is being used by Heseberg. Yeah, that's right, with Daniel Kiat. I think Brown has the title. A Hendrick 50 would be nice, but the money team still exists. Oh. Slow Turtle 11 fan. Hello there. Right now, Ty Gibbs is leading, much to the disdain of pretty much everyone else watching. Already 4 to go in stage 1. Yeah, this is already... First stage is wrapped up pretty quickly here. Allgaier in third. Josh Berry trying to get by Castle for fourth. And now all four championship drivers are running 1, 2, 3, 4. Last car, Brown or Bailey Curry. Two to go, stage 1. Okay, last lap, stage 1. All right, coming out of turn 3 and 4, and Ty Gibbs wins stage 1. Gragson second, Allgaier third, Berry fourth, and Landon Castle fifth.
Just a standard work shirt. Hey, let's stay humble, man. Thank you, Rich. Choose one. Choose Mickey's $3 raise.
There are those of us who burn our calluses. Choose raw materials over ready-made. It takes a special kind of person to build their world from scratch. And a special set of tools.
Ugh. Son of this.
Search all of your projects today at northerntool.com.
Bravo shoes below tax. Charging lines. With 5-star service. You only need one, right? NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Xfinity. Do more of what you love with faster internet. Xfinity, proud career partner of NASCAR. Credit One Bank, credit card company, and my Toyota. Let's go, please. So the concern now in the championship four are the handful of cars that pitted in the last 34. In the 48, 6, 18, we saw Allmendinger and Emmerich Hertz come in and use those fresh tires to kind of drive back up the field. The highest speed, 7th place. I'm assuming that the reason they picked the best one was that Travis Racing. Let's see if that comes true. But if that does,
Gibbs is still leading, but his opponents are getting closer.
you still want to get the first of them. But we talk about control of the race, and control is what Ty Gibbs currently has. He sat on the pole, he dominated the restart. You know, I'm not saying he can't be beat, but to lose this race, he must be beat, right? He has to lose the position. As long as you have control of the race. But now they're going to go back in traffic as you see a couple cars stay out.
Ty is staying one more year in Xfinity to mature himself.
On that little short run, they still lose. They'll take more injured tires.
But that's the thing. Like, Gibbs is obviously going to need a driver for the 18 car in the Cup Series. You know, I'm just going to throw this out there. What if they find a way to get Carl Edwards back to drive the 18 car? Just throwing that out there. But honestly, I think it's pretty likely that Trevor Bayne could be driving the 18 car in Cup next year. If Ty Gibbs isn't going to be moving up, then I think it's likely that Trevor Bayne could probably return to the Cup Series. Landon Castle got out third on pit road. Allgaier and Gragson dropped 3 spots. And Brandon Jones came out behind Ty Gibbs in second. Oh, John Hunter Nemechek. That could be another option. Oh, things are going to get crazy. Gragson dropped down to 5th. Yeah. Ugh. The sun is setting right now where I am. Sammy Smith and Ty Gibbs are going to be the 2 babies in Xfinity next year. Oh.
championship, you have to limit the number of mistakes. And already we've seen mistakes out of the junior motorsports cars on this first pit stop. Let's go down to the Peacock pit box with Brian, KP, and DJ. Guys, who's the leader right now?
If Jones dumps Gibbs, it's going to be epic. Oh, for sure. But at the same time, Jones is not going to be looked on too favorably by NASCAR.
It's almost like it's choreographed. It's all three of these cars only got one pump on the jack, and it's not enough. So maybe it was something that was game plan. It was poor execution of all three.
Yeah, we talk about what a team sport this is, and when you're trying to win a championship, everybody has to do their job. And this whole group did make things happen. And the smoke you see coming out of the junior motorsports car on the racetrack is coming out of the driver's ears. They are not happy right now.
No, not happy at all. We see the 9 car right here. One more pump to get it up to the left there and a slow right rear. Hey, great comment, great. Thank you for pointing all that out to us, man. Well, one of the struggles here at Phoenix is you have to set so that there's like chains in the back to pick the tire up and jack it up. And because of that crazy front stretch, the flat corners and the car rolls, and you don't want that chain to cut pick the tire off the ground on the racetrack. I can assure you, you will be awful. So basically, it seems to me all 3 cars had the same setting, but that setting didn't get communicated with the pit crew because the jackman thought he was going to be fine. All 3 cars with the same issue. So I think this is something they can resolve with the damage of this stuff picked up. Rick, you know, I'm always trying to find the best seat in the house, and I found it for this championship battle. It's right here. This is dinner in the sky, and these folks are about to go 150 feet up in the air on this Stafford train. This team actually helped rebuild the speedway. They brought their friends down from dinner in Sky Canada to make this all possible. I'm going to get up there tomorrow, but guys, I wonder if you got up there.
Ugh, that Oasis in the Sky thing. Ugh. If NASCAR isn't going to penalize Gibbs for wrecking Jones at Martinsville, then Jones shouldn't have to be in trouble for spinning Gibbs if that's what he does tonight. Yeah, that's a fair point. So we're going back to green for stage 2. Sanchez and Sammy Smith on the front row. Kaz Gralla also up here in the top 5. And Riley Herbst. Ty Gibbs all the way down the bottom. Somehow making that work, and he's up to second. Sanchez in 4th. Brandon Jones right behind Ty Gibbs. Oh. Landon Castle 4th, Gragson 9th, Barry 12th, but yeah, Allgaier's in 8th.
Wow. That's my basin right here. The 98, so maybe a little contact there between the 98 and 7 Allgaier. Going Gragson down to the yellow line, 3 and 4 as he looks to the inside now, teammate.
Nope, Allgaier now gets around Allgaier. Gragson to 7th. Barry now in 10th.
Small. 2 off the guard, right? There, you reason
Oh, we got another caution. I think it was, it's the 66 of J.J. Yaley. Oh, dang it, again with the 66 car. Oh, Solomon Mascioli. Hello there. Steelers, NASCAR Nation fan 50. Hello there. Yeah, J.J. Yaley. Again, this is another one of those things where when this happens, it really does make me feel terrible for both Yaley and MBM Motorsports. Because I think that Yaley is still a very good driver to help work for these lower grade teams, and he does everything that he can, but it's like there's only so much he can do. They hope Kurt Busch will be medically cleared during the offseason so he can run a part-time schedule in Cup next year. Yeah, I also do hope that Kurt can come back in some capacity as a driver next year. Although it's definitely going to be interesting what type of things he's going to do in the booth next year. I'm actually thinking that next year, I think Kurt could be in the broadcast booth for the Daytona 500. And if anything, he might end up replacing Clint Boyer. I really am serious. I think that Clint Boyer is not returning to the booth next year at Fox. Also, in case any of you are wondering, I am still working on NASCAR stop motion shorts number 19. It's just going to take a while for it to get fully finished, but I hope to have it out by the end of the month or possibly the beginning of December. Depends. Whoop. And Ty Gibbs and Gragson already up to third. And also Brandon Jones in fourth, Justin Allgaier fifth, Landon Castle sixth, Nick Sanchez seventh, Daniel Hemrick 10th. Whoa, Ty. Yeah, the sun is right there in the cameras, right in the view of the camera when they're going down the backstretch. And Gragson is already closing in on Gibbs. He's going to try and go underneath both him and Sammy Smith. Here comes Gragson, and Gragson is going to try and get around Gibbs. And he got it. Gragson is now the leader. Sammy Smith still on the outside in second. Whoa, boy. Gragson is still not going to be giving up on that, though. Whoa, but Gibbs is right there to his back bumper. Yeah. Whoa. Ty Gibbs going to try and get a run on him on the inside. Whoa. And now Gibbs gets around Gragson, but Gregson's going to try and cross him over. Whoa. He runs up against him, and Gibbs and Gragson crossed him over. Now Allgaier is closing in on these two. Yeah, here comes the 7 of Allgaier. Okay, so I think it's already been announced that Gibbs is going to be going to the 18 car. So yeah. Gibbs is not going to be staying in Xfinity next year. And I actually do think that Gragson could get a win for Petty GMS in the 42, especially considering that Jimmy Johnson is now part of the ownership of that team. That's actually really impressive. You met Gragson at the Glen this year. Interesting. Gragson still ahead of Gibbs. Allgaier getting a little bit closer to them as well. Landon Castle 5th. Josh Berry in 8th. Sam Mayer now in 9th. But yes, Sammy Smith still out front. Now 17 to go in stage 2.
has taken control of the race here in Phoenix. Gragson gives Allgaier
Oh.
2-3.
Sammy Smith just suddenly fell back to fourth.
My God, they really moved against T-Mobile. We need to share our signal with the entire.
He actually just tried adding Buzz TKO as another moderator here to try and help with these things.
Well, if you just switch, maybe you don't have to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. That was me.
Yeah, really use the B word. Kind of insensitive. We prefer pro lunar.
Much better.
Well, hey, it's Donovans.
You know, legend has it. The Donovans had a barbecue that met half a town.
You know what? They drove across country just to walk through the dog.
If there are any other moderators, then please report these things when you see them.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Toyota, let's go.
Sonic supervisor, you can do delicious things for only $5. How do you know which shoes to choose? Don't ask us. That's a rhetorical question. Everyone knows 2 for $5 is better than 1, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu.
Nope.
That's the thing about trying.
Oh, Gibbs just got by Gragson, and now Allgaier's trying to get around Gragson. But already less than 10 to go in stage 2. Yeah, I think that's just the symbol that's used for moderators.
Sheldon nonstop. Ty Gibbs able to take the top position away from Allgaier. And Gragson has dropped back to third now. Allgaier is up to second. This is how the pass was made.
Just to police right now. I get to the back of the car, it's more secure, and he's able to take the air off the car.
Well, as the sun starts to set more and they get closer to the darkness, that could change the shape of the handling on the track. I mean, the sun has already fully set where I am. It's not fully dark yet, but it's close. 6 to go in stage 2. Ty Gibbs out in front. Allgaier in second by 1.5 seconds. Oh boy. Gragson third, Sammy Smith, Landon Castle, Sam Mayer, Brandon Jones, Allmendinger, Sheldon Creed, and Josh Berry.
Allgaier second and a half behind Gibbs. Then another 8/10 of a second back to Gragson.
Well, there's a lap car, but 5 to go in stage 2. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, that'll be interesting, though. They might have to use Gibbs' sport clip scheme for a champion car or interstate batteries, but again, don't know yet. We'll just have to see. I mean, again, if Allgaier wins the championship, then I think a champion car for them would be easier to do. Yeah, we know. 3 to go, stage 2. We wouldn't get a 1-64 because Lionel just refuses to make Monster Energy cars. That's what it is. They refuse to make them. Actually, Cindric, the car that Cindric won the race at Phoenix with, did get made, and the champion car was made, but with the Money Lion scheme. And already, white flag, last lap of stage 2. And coming out of turn 3 and 4. And Ty Gibbs wins stage 2. Ugh. Justin Allgaier second, Gragson, Sammy Smith, and Landon Castle.
That gives a 10-time winner in his very young career, just 50 starts. And his percentage is incredible. We'll see if he can finish it out. One stage remains in the championship race for Peters.
Plus, we didn't get Hemrick's car from last year. Feld refuses to make a Monster Energy diecast as well. Oh.
This is the Premier League tomorrow for USA.
Made a custom Kurt Busch monster car from 2020. Nah.
NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Xfinity. More of what you love with faster internet. Xfinity, proud to be a partner of Credit One Bank, a credit card company. And by Toyota. Let's go places. Now just 108 laps remaining in the Xfinity Series season. Steve told us they can go 75, 85 laps based on fuel. And so this won't be the last stop of the race, but it is definitely important. We have seen Gragson. He said, you need to tighten me up if I'm going to do anything here. The previous changes they made into the stadium, into stage one, did nothing. So they're going to make a big span here with a track bar adjustment, 4 times the fuel for Barry Parker.
Just all got the top right here. Street said he could have won that stage if he got by the 9 of Noah Gragson faster, just a little bit tight in the center, and need more stability on the entry. 4 figure time for him. We'll see Jared pick up his pit stops.
Noah Gragson said, I need more right rear grip on exit. They're going further up the championship, what they made last time. See if they get them jacked up in one pump, and they're up again, buddy.
Ty Gibbs has proven to have the dominant car today, leading all but 18 laps to this point. So they still really good, just a little bit too tight, especially.
And Allgaier gets out first.
How about that Taylor? Answer the bell right there when I stop.
A huge stop for Allgaier, the 17. They now are in control of this race here.
Sammy Smith, 5th, Castle, Allmendinger, Mayer, Creed, and Barry.
Now we're Skechers. Enhance your traction, durability, and stability with Skechers, featuring the top-tier performance of premium Goodyear rubber. Get all-season performance with Goodyear and Skechers.
The bar. God's best hand. Just got better. Here's the living scoop. The always smooth, easy ride. Please don't like.
Moderate to severe ulcerative colitis persists. Put it in check with Rinvoq, a once daily pill.
When you see unpredictable, I got credit sympathy. Check.
When you tell me that, I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
And when you see that
Check. Lasting steroid-free remission and check, check, and check. Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal to cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occur. Pregnant women with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant. Put QC in check and keep it there with Rinvoq. Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Blake Sheldon, Carson Daly, and Nick Bell invite you to the place where celebrities throw back, throw down. Armageddon. Games begin December 5th on USA. Jimmy Johnson is going to be part of that as well. Look forward to that. It's the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship from Phoenix, and closing in on the final 104 laps of this race. Check in with the Peacock Pit Box, Brad, KB, and DJ. All right, one stage to go. Does Allgaier's pit stop make a big difference in the minds of these championship boards? Let's go to Brad with that one.
I don't think so. And I'll tell you what I've noticed these last 2 stages. Ty Gibbs' car, he starts out, it's very free, but the longer it goes, the faster it gets. So the key to me is this restart. How many spots can Ty Gibbs do the last one? And who can stay in front of him because he's coming?
Yeah, they got to make you use up some tires, I think. Because his tires just stay on there so long. So they're going to have to really aggravate him.
Something tells me that Ty Gibbs's car is not exactly 100% legal, because there's no way he can really be going that strong.
They're getting farther and farther behind. Right. Talking about somebody behind. Let's go to Rob. Oh, guys, out down here on the
Who is my favorite driver other than Chris Buescher? Well, I mean, obviously another one is, well, wait, hang on. Well, obviously Brad Keselowski would have to be another favorite for me since he's his teammate and boss.
Well, he's absolutely loving what he's seeing right now with the 7 of Allgaier out front. We saw they all
I also do have a liking for Chase Briscoe as well.
Let's go back and watch this pit stop.
Let me think. And Martin Truex Jr. and even Kyle Larson.
Watch what he does. Watch that. That little bitty extra pump at the end. That gets them after up off the ground, and now they can get the tires over and off. That little bit of change by that crew, that made the difference right there.
And remember the 7 crew won a cup championship last year with Kyle Larson.
Only
Larson utilized
opinion on Noah Greg. Obviously, I've had my indifferences towards Noah Gragson, but I think this year he has definitely shown a lot more consistency from both on track and off track. On the track and off the track, I think he has shown a lot better mentality for how to drive. And already, Ty Gibbs trying to take back the lead from Allgaier, and Gregson's right there behind both of them. Brandon Jones in fourth, Josh Berry 10th. And Ty Gibbs goes to the lead. And now, this time by, it will be 100 to go. Yeah, 100 to go at Phoenix. Whoa, Sam Mayer going up high on the track. Berry now up to 8th. Whoa! Whoa, we got a crash. Big crash. No! Sam Mayer, Ryan Sieg, Stephon Parsons, Anthony Alfredo. Oh, jeez. Look at the damage on the one car. Oh, no. It's like, why does this have to happen to Mayer? Let me see this again. Oh, must have gone bad contact from Sammy Smith out of turn 4, and everyone else just got turned around because of it. Oh, Sam Mayer, who's doing so good. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I really think it's just that Sammy Smith got in a bad spot. And they kind of was in a bad spot coming out of turn 4. Yeah. Yeah. And also, again, Anthony Alfredo with the Pit Boss Grills car. Sam Mayer, they're going to try and make repairs to the back of the one car, but God, it's not going to be easy. I think that's really just because of the voice that I really think it's just because of my voice. For just answering that question. But yeah, something tells me that if they get more of these restarts, something is going to happen where somebody is going to try and run hard on Ty Gibbs and may even try to spin him out. Still working on the anime avatar. Well, I do wonder how that will turn out for you.
French toast the way it's meant to be. Try all 3 flavors. Only at IHOP. Download the app and earn free food with every purchase.
Ryan C. got collected, but his car still looks fine. But yeah, I also hate that for Mayor. Everyone has a Jimmy Johnson throwback from 2020. Hmm.
So now the question is, for this restart, Ty Gibbs, he has experienced what it's like on the outside, and now there's a little more success as he chooses that outside line for the restart.
And also, I guess, if anything, it feels a lot more fitting now that Johnson is part owner of Petty GMS, because it actually makes the image of him wearing Richard Petty's hat from that race in 2020 a little bit more of a justifiable image, if you really think about it. That throwback he ran at Darlington in 2020 was yeah, I thought it was an interesting concept that they did, trying to combine Dale Earnhardt and Richard Petty's schemes on the number 48. It's honestly, a lot of people still then and probably now still think it was cursed, but again, if I ever want to be in your videos, you got my back. You boy. 93 to go. Allgaier. The sun is starting to set a little bit more, and the lights are already on the track. Lowest running playoff driver. This has definitely not been the race that Josh Berry wanted to have. He's currently still the lowest running playoff driver in the field. But yeah, Gibbs first, Allgaier second, Gragson third. Want to leave a question in your video? Well, again, I can't really do that now, so yeah. And I see Allmendinger and Landon Castle in row 3. Sheldon Creed and Josh Berry in row 4. And we're green again. Allgaier still running high with girl. Whoa. It looked like Allgaier was going to try and run Gibbs into the wall. Allgaier is right. He's got Gragson right behind him. Is he? No, I thought he was going to get to his quarter panel. And here comes Gragson trying to go for second. Gragson now goes to second, but no, Allgaier's trying to cross him over. And Allgaier, looks like Allgaier tried to cross him over. Whoa! Allgaier got into Gragson. And Gragson goes to second. Oh, another car around. It's the 35 and Sammy Smith. Oh, the entire rubber carcass of the 18 car's left rear tire. Oh, yeah, he's got a downed left rear for Sammy Smith. Oh. But yeah, who was in the 35? Oh, and the 91 of Mason Massey. Oh. Yep, there it is.
Through the 18 trying to get tires changed on that car. Looks like there's contact.
Here we go. I think Kyle Weatherman got into the 35. Joey Gase. And then around they go. And the 18 car loses its left rear tire.
Earlier in the day, where he put somebody to get off strategy if they had to, with a throw a Hail Mary, I thought that could have been a Hail Mary for the game.
So far, everyone's staying on the same strategy. It's Gibbs, Gragson, and Allgaier, the top three. We start coming up next.
Will I ever do a Q&A? Well, I might try doing another live stream during the off season just to kind of get more questions from people. So, BPC. It's Eric E.
You're helping her study for a geography test, but how can you think about states and cities?
When a burger with steak, butter, and bacon sounds like the best. With grilled onions and 2 slices of cheese.
$5 cheeseburgers was better than that.
She's about to find out you can't read a map.
Sonic steak, butter, bacon, cheeseburger.
Sonic.
See, son, a little elbow grease, you can do just about anything.
Thanks, Dad.
That's right, Robert. It's never too early to learn to steak.
That's how it is. But it's not just about steak. It's about the friends we make along the way.
You said it, bro. And don't forget to floss before you brush. Your nose will thank you.
That's right, Dr. Gary.
Jamie.
Sorry, I had to live off, so I got back to work.
Time for one last Old West showdown. Phoenix. Under this high, bright desert sky, 4 drivers will enter and take on the crash track. Sheldon team, this championship.
Tomorrow, the Cup Series will decide their champion. I'll be making my champion pick for the Cup race tomorrow morning. So that way you'll know who it is. I'm not going to say who it is right now.
Valley of the Sun, signed for championship week. If we look at the championship four and where they're running, familiar. Gibbs running in that first spot, Gragson second, Allgaier third now, and Josh Berry in seventh, partner.
Rick just hung out right in the thick of this championship battle, but he just came on the radio and asked his team, "Are you sure all the wheels are tight?" They replied, "Yes." He said, "Well, there's something weird going on in the rear, especially when I accelerate. So a constant issue for just hung out that seventh car right now."
Question, you never want from the rider to chase for that. All right, if you're Ty Gibbs and very vocal Noah Gragson all week long said he didn't care.
And Brandon Jones is behind Gragson.
Lining up on your inside.
Here we go. About to go green with 84 to go. Have I seen Pacific Rim the Black? No, I don't know. I don't even really know. I'm not really familiar with that.
Right on his door, and Sheldon created the two way down on the apron. The 54.
Whoa, Gragson still right behind Gibbs. He's going to try and get a run on him on the inside. Oh, contact between Barry and Creed. And Gragson trying to edge out Gibbs, and Gragson leads this time by.
There's the 54 now, once again, through the apron.
All for this about Noah Gragson in the turn three. I didn't think that car was big as far as he drove it in the corner.
Apologize if you're not the best at drawing. You would like to do an anime portrait of his.
All back in line. Allgaier, the third.
You would like me to do a different rendition of the character if I approve of it.
Gragson has Gibbs. He was inside.
Oh, I have not seen that, but I don't really know if I will. There's a lot of other animes that I'm trying to finish that I've started on but haven't finished yet. So obviously during the off season I'm going to be pretty committed to trying to finish those. Yeah, Gibbs still trying to get back to Gragson, but Gregson's still hanging on. 81 to go at Phoenix. I haven't actually seen Evangelion. I'm aware it exists, but I haven't really seen it. Have you seen FOP yet? Is that a reference to Fairly Odd Parents? We're in the final stage now. A meme OP. Huh. Oh, Gibbs had a little bit of a bobble, and Allgaier is still right there behind Gragson and Gibbs. Oh, well, I don't think I have seen that. Gragson still out front, but Gibbs still right there. If these two keep going at it, Allgaier could see an opportunity to go for it. Oh, Gibbs now on the inside of Gragson. Gonna try and get around there, but Gragson edges him out in turns 3 and 4. Gibbs gonna try and edge him back for the lead. Allgaier still right there behind both of these guys. Here comes Allgaier. He's getting closer to Gibbs. Gragson and Gibbs. Again, I remember the race back at Pocono when Gragson and Gibbs were racing each other so hard in the last laps. Right now there's 77 to go here, but this is kind of similar to the race at Pocono back in, was it June? Yeah, I think it was June. Noah is leading. Well, just barely leading over Gibbs, and Allgaier is closing in. Little by little, Allgaier is closing in. Gibbs still trying to get the upper hand on Gragson, and the inside. Allgaier still right there in third, still looking for a way to get around both of them. Oh, now Allgaier's right behind Gragson. He's right there. He's going to try and edge out Gibbs for second. Josh Berry now up to fourth. And Josh Williams in 10th. I just now saw that. How about that? Josh Williams in the 36 car now in 10th. And Gragson and Allgaier now take second. Josh Berry not too much further behind, just 1 second behind in fourth. Brandon Jones fifth. Creed sixth. Castle eighth. Hemrick ninth, and A.J. Allmendinger seventh. But yeah, how about Josh Williams in a top 10 car? And all now Justin Allgaier's trying to take the lead from Gragson. There's Dale Jr. and Joe Gibbs both watching from their pit boxes. Nick Sanchez in 11th, Alex LeBay 13th, and Bailey Curry 14th, and Kyle Segan 15th. All right, 72 to go this time by. Gragson first, Allgaier second, Gibbs third, Berry fourth. So yeah, all four of the championship four drivers running 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta admit that I'm impressed by the run that Gragson had and how even Allgaier was able to capitalize on that. Oh, Bailey Curry now to 13th. Back to 14th. Raja Caruth in 19th. Ryan Segan 17th. Stephon Parsons 21st. What happens if all JRM cars make it to the championship? Well, if that was the case, Sam Mayer really does need to step it up more if he wants that to happen. But in all fairness, I do hope that next year bodes well for Sam Mayer. Because this year has just not been it. Sorry, had to try and update the chat here. It kind of froze out. Had to go to the live chat section. Nick Sanchez made it back to 10th. But yeah, Allgaier still in second. Gibbs still... I feel like Gibbs is kind of stalled out now in third. And Sam Mayer in 36th. I think he's now out of the race. Damn it. Thoughts? This Xfinity commercial is... yeah, to be fair, that Xfinity almost all commercials nowadays are garbage. Ugh. What do you expect? Gragson still out front, Allgaier second. I think Josh Berry is now closing in on Gibbs for third. Yeah, Josh Berry getting a little bit closer to Gibbs now. Castle 7th.
Good. The 54 is still decent, but he definitely has lost a little bit of pace from what he had earlier. So now it comes down to this final pit stop. Can you make the right adjustment? Is it going to be 4 tires? You're going to be really close to the end of the race. Will somebody gamble on 2 tires? We just have to wait and see. But the adjustments are going to be key.
Honestly, I'm not too big on that Chucky series they got going on USA. Just doesn't interest me. Live chat is kind of slowed down here. I keep trying to go back and keep going through different. How did I make that track? Well, I mostly made it through a lot of cardboard boxes that I had saved up because the majority, like pretty much almost all of it, is made from cardboard. And the surface of the track, believe it or not, is actually made from Flex Seal. I'm serious. Yes. Ugh. Live chat keeps getting stalled out. 62 to go. Yes, really. That's really what I made this from. Allgaier still pretty close with Gragson here. Honestly, I don't even really care about that paint scheme. I have not really I have stopped being up to date with the stuff on Eric Estep's channel for more than a year. It's like I just stopped caring about that, as well as all the other top NASCAR YouTubers. They don't interest me anymore. I want nothing to do with them. Oh, Allgaier trying to get him run on the outside lane. Josh Berry still behind by 2 seconds, and now Gibbs trying to make him run on Allgaier for second. Tires are starting to fall off a little bit more. I imagine there's probably going to be at least one more green flag stop that's going to happen before this race is over. Oh, Gragson had a bit of a narrow miss with Dawson Cram in the 13. Whoa, Ty Gibbs almost got into Allgaier. Ugh. Allgaier is still closing in on Gragson for the lead. Next time by, 55 to go. Allgaier along the outside. Still hanging pretty close with Gragson. Whoa! Allgaier got on the outside wall. Oh, Gibbs still getting close to Allgaier, but Allgaier's still within range of Gragson. Daniel Hemrick in 9th, Nick Sanchez 10th, Austin Hill 11th. But yeah, Gragson, Allgaier, Gibbs, and Berry. And Brandon Jones in 5th. Getting closer to the 50 to go mark. .147. Lap 148 this time.
Show up bold wherever you go. Smudge resistant. Waterproof. Up to 36-hour wear. Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil. Maybelline look.
Whoa, Allgaier just got by Gragson. Allgaier's now leading, and Gragson just fell to 3rd. Something must be wrong with Gragson. Like, that did not seem normal. Think something... Is he really starting to fight with his car a little bit more? What's going on here? Noah was probably having flashbacks when he was passing the 13. But yeah, Allgaier is now leading, and Gibbs is in 2nd. Just passed by Dylan Bassett in the 77. 29th. CH Gaming, hello there. But yeah, something definitely looked like it went wrong with Gragson, because there's no way he should have lost. Oh, I see that Sam Mayer is still on the track. But Gragson, he's actually still catching back up to Gibbs again. So whatever it was, I guess he just probably lost control of his car a little bit in one of the turns, and it slowed his momentum down and lost the lead. Hey, will Cole Custer? I almost think at this point it might be a definite yes. And if Cole Custer is going to be replaced, can it please be Ryan Preece? Because I think Ryan Preece is a much better driver for that car. Oh, your phone's on low battery, so you might have to leave. Well, I mean, at least it was good to still have you here, so hopefully you can get that thing charged. He entered high, and that just was not the right thing to do. And then Allgaier and Gibbs just drove right by him. Oh, Gibbs still within range of Allgaier. Oh, he's getting to the quarter panel. Oh, he's going to try and make a move for the lead. Whoa, whoa. Man, it's really tough for them to navigate this lap traffic, but Allgaier's still trying to hang on to the lead. 47 to go. Next time by 46 to go. Whoop. Just barely got around Gibbs. Lap traffic is still being an issue, but Allgaier's still going to make it work. Oh, Gibbs right there to the back. Oh, we got another caution. Oh, the 77 of Dylan Bassett. His car's smoking too. I think he's blown an engine and he's stopped on the inside of turn 3.
An incredible race. These guys have been going at it. Racetrack's changing. Now I think it's important, Steve. Where's the racetrack going to go? Is the top going to continue?
No. Yeah, there it is. 77 stopped on the track, unchained by Van Halen playing in the background for Cup Series finale. Again, this actually might be what they need, so maybe now they won't have to make a stop under green because all kinds of things could happen then. So they're definitely going to come in this time by for this time.
strategy, how you get in and off of the box, in and out of pit road. And as a driver, this is where we start to see those speed penalties, right? Your expo guys need to kind of creep that RPM up just a little bit. Everyone, even pit crew members, you have to, this sounds crazy, but you have to kind of stay patient and nice and slow. That's how you have to do pit stop. When you pit stop, by not running 100% brake. You know, run 95%. Make sure you see every move, every tire head.
That really sucks for Bassett because he actually did have a very decent lap for qualifying. You don't see that 77 in every race. And Truex. Don't forget Truex. At least for now. Although that does make me wonder if JRM were to ever jump up into the Cup Series and Martin Truex Jr. got the boot from Gibbs, then what if Truex tried running a season with JRM and Cup, if that were to happen? I have to say bye because your phone could die any minute now. Oh well, it was nice having you here, Jimmy Johnson, fan 48. Here we go. So when are they going to be coming to the pits? This time?
We have very few laps to go. 43 from here at Phoenix. Yeah, Rick, you can feel that stress on Darren or Junior getting those three cars up there in the top four. He just looked at me, laughed, he changed the shade to his glasses, then he made that international sign for my stomach doesn't feel good right now. So the nerves are high down here, guys. It'll be exciting to see what happens next. Everyone is feeling it. Two owners, they've got that look on their face. I mean, if you're a football fan, who hasn't? I'm so nervous when I think of them, right? These owners have put together teams, drivers, crew chiefs, sponsors. Now it comes down to these pictures. And let's not forget this year, the Cup Series uses a single button. The Xfinity Series is still on 5 buttons. This whole interaction between Saturdays and Sundays is completely changed. You know, this is now completely different than Sundays. So the pit crew's focus has been mostly on Sunday, right? What pit crew has committed to Saturdays? What pit crew, Marty, has said, you know what? We know a championship's going to be won on Saturday with a little extra time on this side of the stuff.
Goodyear Racing always known for their pit crews, but remember, on the last stop, IMC lost his a spot. They cannot afford that right now. In fact, Ty Gable already has said, hey boys, you got this. This is
comes in November. There you see the crew for the 54 Ty Gibbs.
Still have not made their stop yet. 41 to go.
That's what you want to lean on, right?
Will Jimmy Johnson make it to the Daytona 500 next year? I think it's likely that he will. I think it's likely he will race his way in. Yep, Anime Power 19. Oh, nice to see you in here. Yep, this is it, the money stop. They're coming in now. Oh, Allgaier, Gibbs, and Gragson pretty tightly together on there as they're coming to their stall. Barry now first one out. Will Ross Chastain use the wall again tomorrow? He's got to be careful about how he does that. Oh, and Gibbs gets out first, but Allgaier second, Barry third, and Gragson drops all the way down to 8th. Sanchez still in 10th. But yeah, Chastain is going to have to be careful about how he uses the wall.
Our internet isn't ideal. My dad didn't even really agree because T-Mobile internet began to share our signal with the entire neighborhood. Yeah, now we do some weird things to get our speeds. Come on, kids. This sucks. Well, if you just switch, maybe you don't have to do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. That was a video. Really used to be words. How insensitive.
We prefer pro tuner.
There's something wrong with here. Get to the escape class. Go now.
Okay, I'm an anime, and I got these claws. I'm climbing the wall now.
If you're making a sci-fi movie, you need to finish the special effects.
Thoughts on Eric Almirola postponing his retirement? Well, I definitely did not expect that. But at the same time, if he still thinks he can go one more year before he calls it quits, then you know what? More power to him. Josh Berry now in third, Allgaier second, and Gragson back to 8th. Oh, jeez, this is not the setback Gragson wanted, but he's going to have to reel from it.
All day long, can he capitalize on it? Now, the problem, what Gragson had on pit road Steve was this. You got a little bit on both sides. It starts on the right rear, right hands, and one lug nut doesn't come off. You got to see you reach same grabs the wheel, no movement. That's because he has to go back and take a couple more lug nuts off. That happens, and then from the right to the left, don't carry over mistake. Another.
Oh, jeez. That's just so unfortunate. They do not want that to happen. It's the last thing they want to have to deal with.
Come on, guys. Now they'll choose.
inside, outside. The 54. Outside once again, Allgaier inside.
Listen, that choose by the 54 of Gibbs. In my opinion, he had no choice. You've got to pick the top. We've seen the top.
Sheldon Creed now in row 2. They have the pit crew for Gragson. Definitely going to be talking through this. 13 point. Again, Gibbs had the fastest time on his pit stop at 13.7. 14.2, 14.7, and Gragson over 18 seconds. And here we go. We're going to be going back to green again. Barry right behind Gibbs in the second row. And Sheldon Creed up there in fourth. 30 now when they go back green, 36 to go. This is going to get down to the wire. Here we go, and we are green again at Phoenix.
36 laps to go in Phoenix.
Sheldon Creed right there behind Allgaier, and Allgaier's going to try and edge out the lead. Allgaier with a huge jump, but way on the outside, and Gibbs takes the lead. Oh, here comes Allmendinger for second. Whoa, Sheldon Creed here. Whoa, all Creed and Allmendinger. Whoa, Brandon Jones. Oh, there's the caution. Did Gragson get into Brandon Jones? Oh, yeah, see that. Who do you think will be the 20th different winner in the Cup Series? But yeah, tomorrow is the last chance for a 20th different winner. Honestly, I would like it to be Ryan Blaney as well, or Truex. But yeah, it looks like Gragson did give a little bit of a bump to Brandon Jones. Yeah, the sun's out there in a bit of a bad spot. Yeah, Gragson did get into Brandon Jones. Oy. Oh. Yeah, Rockingham is getting repaved. Well, I mean, they're in the beginning stages of getting the track repaved. I definitely hope that's... And hey, Raja Caruth is now in 10th. The sun is really just now finally starting to set out in Phoenix. It's already completely dark out where I am. North Wilkesboro or Rockingham should replace Texas. Well, Texas has already lost one of its dates, and it was the All-Star race, which was replaced by North Wilkesboro, so that's already a start.
Just a standard white shirt. Hey, I'm staying home, man.
Thank you, Rich. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
The 2024 All-Star Race at Rockingham. Honestly, I'm still kind of interested about what they could do for the Nashville Fairgrounds. That is also still something that I'm thinking about, hoping that they can do something with that track.
Well, guys, the temperature's dropping, but the heart rates are going up. We're at that time.
Yeah, tell you what, we better watch out for the non-championship contenders. AJ Allmendinger, Sheldon Creed, Landon Kessel, they're fast. They're going to be a part of this conversation.
Yeah, we got 3 of the 4 unbalanced. We know we can't be a part of this. What a great race we've had.
How about Hagerstown Speedway for the All-Star Race? Either that or Hickory Motor Speedway. That's another one. But anyways, we're going to be going back green, this time by 30 to go. Allgaier and Gibbs still out front. Josh Berry and Sheldon Creed, row 2. There we go. Yeah, let's try this again.
Roll out. The right side, the exhaust of the 7. We'll keep our eye on that. 30 laps to go. Allgaier on the inside. Gibbs, race leader on the outside. Creed put it back in the air. That was a great launch by Allgaier.
Allgaier still going to keep going. He's going to try and edge out Gibbs. So far, it looks like Allgaier's going to try and hang on to the lead. Berry way on the outside. Now Sheldon Creed up to 3rd. Oh, Berry got into the wall. Oh, Gibbs trying to get by. Here comes Gragson. Gragson's working his way back into the picture. Gragson now up in 4th, now getting into 3rd. So Gragson has managed to make a rebound here. Whoa, Allgaier still edging out Gibbs. Now Gragson in 3rd. Allmendinger in 5th, right behind Creed. Sheldon Creed trying to take 3rd from Gragson. Gibbs still trying to get by Allgaier, but Allgaier still hanging on. 28 to go. Next time by 27 to go. But yeah, what was going on with Berry? Something must have went wrong. And yeah, more contact with the wall out of turn 2. Something went wrong with Berry. This just has not been his night. Hey, Kyle Weatherman in 10th. Raja Caruth 12th. Jeb Burton 14th. No, Raja Caruth 13th. Sammy Smith now in 10th, but Nick Sanchez up there in 8th. Gibbs still running that lower line. Allgaier still trying to hang on here. Next time by 25 to go. This is really going to get down to the crunch time. And here we go, 25 to go. Gragson, again, Gibbs and Allgaier are still going to keep going at it, and that's going to leave the door open for Gragson. Gragson now within 0.6 of a second, getting closer to Gibbs a little bit. 24 to go at Phoenix. I still got to give Allgaier credit for hanging on. I mean, Allgaier knows this track better than anybody. Yeah, that really does suck for Berry Sorry about that, Dave. I know he was your pick for the championship. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Trying to take care off the 7. Going to try and make a move underneath him. Allgaier still right there with Gibbs. Allgaier still hanging on in the outside lane. Allgaier still hanging on in the lead. Gibbs still trying to make a run. Gragson still within striking distance. Oh, here he comes. He's getting a little closer. Gibbs trying to hang on to the outside. Allgaier still hanging on. 22 to go.
Always learning at 20 years old. Ty Gibbs.
Josh Berry back down to 15th. Whoa. Gibbs now on the outside. Now he's going to have a chance to try and make that outside line work. But, Allgaier actually gained some distance on Gibbs on the other. Oh, but here comes Gibbs. Gibbs now moving on the inside. No, but Allgaier still hanging tough on the outside. He's not getting out of his way. He's not out of his sight just yet. And here comes Gragson. He's closed in on them now. Now Allgaier still trying to get around him on the inside. He moves up in front of Gibbs. Oh, he goes a little too high. Gibbs now goes to the lead. Gragson now to second. 20 to go, 19 to go at Phoenix. Oh, shit. Gibbs. Looks like Gibbs is starting to get away with it. Oh, what did I expect? Gibbs is going to get booed like nobody's business. I'm serious.
Closing down, and we'll bet on using that high line for Gragson. Allgaier still holding on to third. Barry all the way back in 15th after his troubles coming off turn 2.
That time, Sheldon went to the bottom of the racetrack. Running the top wasn't giving him what he needed. Trying something different. Going to run the top over here, 1, 2. Steve, that's where he wants to be. He likes it up here. But they'll probably run the bottom again in 3 and 4 because running the top is not getting you the advantage.
No, and coming on to 15 laps to go, there's a handful of lap cars, but no real clump of traffic. So the 54 is going to have to take them off kind of one at a time. You hope to catch them.
Dawson Cram out here in front of Gibbs, but Gibbs is not going to get by him, no problem. Why is my avatar a female? Well, because obviously I can make that decision. Yes, KBM is a Chevy team now. Oh, God. 14 to go this time by. God, Gragson, come on.
What a race. At least these three have put on the entire race. Out front the most laps has been Gibbs at 111. But Gragson has led 35. Allgaier has led 26. And they have traded the lead back and forth almost this entire race.
Something tells me that at this rate there might be another incident that leads to a late race caution. Castle in fourth. Hemrick eighth. Austin Hill 10th. If anything, the gap is getting bigger. Huh. Something seems up with Gibbs. He's kind of lost a little bit of ground here. Something seems up with them. The distance is still a little bit, has kind of closed back a little bit between Gibbs and Gragson. 10 to go. This time by 9 to go. Oh, the car's starting to get away from Gibbs a little bit out of turn 4. That could be a point of concern. Yeah, but that was in an overtime restart when Hemrick did that. Oh, Gragson's closed back in on Gibbs a little bit. Come on, Gragson, get a little bit better ground. Lap traffic is presenting a little bit of an issue, but Gragson still need to keep hoping that something happens with Gibbs here. Oh, Ty Gibbs is in a bit of an odd spot. He's not really run the outside in turns 3 and 4, and he did that time.
Gragson stays up high through 1 and 2.
Watching the momentum of the 9 car down this back straightaway. See that run that he gets? The 54 can't accelerate like the 9 can.
Harder into 3. Gragson closing the gap. Coming up on 6 laps to go.
6 to go. All right, 5 to go.
Gragson shortening the distance. On the apron.
Know about that last car right in the exact wrong place. He wasn't able to enter the corner the way he wanted.
Ugh.
Messes up the exit as well. He just had to fix the car up on entry and see the gap it created. Only 1 or 2 car lengths fixed it.
Oh boy, 5 to go. This time by 4 to go.
Gragson sliding on the racetrack, giving everything he can to try to get to the bumper. Gibbs holding tight to the bottom of the racetrack. Gragson followed him down there. The gap still a half a second. Gragson's been stronger into turn 3.
Oh boy, 3 to go.
3 laps to go.
A big lap for the 9, though. Over a 10th of a second gain and a little bit of traffic in front of the 54. And this time, Noah was able to enter the top the way he wanted to. And look at the 54, how low he is on corner exit and how it hurt the exit speed.
He's got the lap traffic.
Oh boy, here we go. 2 to go. This time by
Car length separate them.
Sam Mayer now in front of Gibbs. 2 to go.
3-4, that is just the 9 car.
Sam Mayer.
Oh, Mayer could be a bit of a block.
The racetrack.
Whoa. Whoa, Sam Mayer fighting back.
And here comes Gragson. Through 3 and 4.
This is it, the last lap. Oh boy, what is going to happen here?
What will Gragson do? If he's able to get to it, can Gibbs stay in front? The back traffic once again coming into play. Gibbs clean off of turn 2, down that stretch for the final time. Gragson.
Oh, here he goes. Gragson tried to make a last-ditch effort, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, Ty Gibbs. Shit. God. Landon Castle 4th. Allmendinger 5th. God dang it. God dang it. Oh, I don't even know what to do here. Ugh.
Congratulations. Go celebrate. Chris Gale and Ty Gibbs, Xfinity Series champions.
Chris Gale knows success. There you see Dylan Gragson out in the car. Looking exhausted and disappointed. We talked to him earlier this week. We talked about how important it would be to win a championship. He was very emotional, taking everything in. I think Ty Gibbs was unsure of what emotions he could show.
It was still a decent season. Hopefully next year will be better for Hemrick, Barry, Mayer, and even Ryan Sieg. To be honest, he had actually been clean this whole season. Again, that move he made at Martinsville, feel like if he didn't do that, then maybe people would at least be somewhat tolerant of that. But after last week, no, people are not going to accept this. I mean, let's just be honest here. Starting to think that maybe Kyle Busch isn't really that bad a guy now because of the way Gibbs is now getting booed to this degree. Starting to make me reconsider the whole perspective on Kyle Busch. I'm being serious about that.
Rick, I'll say before the race, it was a lot of boots from the crowd, but that was a mixture of some cheers after Ty Gibbs.
Well, I look forward to being a part of these again next year. and hopefully we'll be able to enjoy ourselves in the off season. But yeah, that seems pretty accurate. Ty Gibbs is the new Kyle Busch. And it seems rather fitting considering that he's going to be going to the 18 car next year. So yeah, I feel like everything just kind of fell into place on that. I had a similar feeling once I got back into NASCAR in late 2019. Yeah, you can really hear the boos coming out of there. Yeah, they are not holding back in the slightest.
It was stupid from an organization standpoint, so all my fault. And I can sit here and tell you I'm sorry as much as I can, but that's not going to fix it. Got to fix my actions. And I think they had a good race.
Well, to be fair, Ty Gibbs does have a point, but the public's perception is not going to let this go anytime soon.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be the one with the moves, and I don't want to put myself in that position, but whatever. I don't want the championship to be remembered for moves. I want to be remembered for hard work in our team. Awesome job. Let's go, Monster Energy, David Gallen, Mitch Covington. Thank you guys so much. The one from Air State Battery, Xfinity. My car was a stat 6 for the air. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. I don't know. Thank you to the fans. They know how to do it over there. It's understand that. And we'll move on. Thank you guys.
I'm going to ask you your thoughts when you saw the 9 behind you. After all the chatter that he got to you all week long, he said he was going to wreck you. Were you worried that would happen?
No, I focused on the windshield. I thought we had a great race with those guys. So, great job to Junior Motorsports, but we have the 25% one. Awesome job. Thank you for everybody. Thank you all the guys. Had an awesome time racing the Xfinity Series this year. Looking for more, and I'm very excited. Thank you for everybody. We're champions. We're champions.
Now getting to the 9-car day runs. He wins it. He's the 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion.
So while Ty Gibbs celebrates Gragson, talking to everyone who's a big part of his life, Dale Jr. down here, Johnny Morris, the Morris family, stepping in and such a big part of what's happened here for so many years. And well, it looked like car respects at times. What was the difference?
Just execute that way stuff. We just need to be better as a best pro shop team all around, but still proud of everyone's efforts. Thought we had a really good.
Still have not quit the stream yet. Hang on. I'll be shutting it off here in a minute.
Too tight there at the end, but still super proud of everybody. Right here.
Well, Gragson gave it all he had, but just wasn't enough. He got screwed on his pit stop because of the fact that his crew members had problems getting the lug nuts off. Damn it. This is one of the worst ways to lose a championship ever. Because it felt like Gragson was going to have a shot. And another top 5 for Landon Castle to cap off the season. But, yeah. There you have it. Ty Gibbs, 2022 champion, against popular demand. But what are you going to do now? Even if something happened in post-race inspection, I don't really think that's going to alter the results in any massive way. I really think it is. But I'm sure they will inspect Gibbs's car after the race. I'm very sure of it. Getting almost close to 2 hours and 45 minutes, but yeah, I think I'm going to call it quits here for this stream. It's definitely been an interesting year to finally start branching out into live streaming, and I hope to do more of that going into next year. And it's interesting how the very first live stream I ever did was for the Xfinity Series race at Phoenix in the spring. And I cap off the season by reacting to the finale at Phoenix. So, definitely think that going forward, live streams are still going to be decided whenever I want to do them. So, we'll just have to see. Maybe I'll do one for next year at Daytona. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, other than that, this has definitely been a good year. Gonna go on tomorrow to the Cup Series Championship. I'll have my pick for that champion out soon. Anyways, but this has been AF17, and thank you all for watching. I actually think I'm gonna do a reaction for the Xfinity Series opener at Daytona. That's what I'm deciding on. But anyways, this is MF17. Thank you all for coming out, and I wish you all a good night.